Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing a you and them reading. So let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Cancer. Have control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. Release, trust, empowerment. And on the bottom is relentless craving. Addiction is a prison disguised as freedom. Consumed, eroding habits. All right. Next, we're going to get the Lithra Tarot. Messages for Cancer. You have flow. Patience and harmony will guide you to success. Blend opposing energies and find balance in the process. Trust in the timing of your journey. The steady flow of integration leads to peace and aligned progress. Transformation. An ending is clearing the way for renewal. Though changes may feel challenging, it is a necessary step toward growth. Embrace the transformation and trust in the promise of new beginnings. Let go to make space for what's coming. And choices. Opportunities abound, but not all are as they appear. Take time to assess your options and choose with clarity. Trust your intuition to guide you toward what aligns with your truth. Avoid distractions that cloud your vision. And on the bottom is harmony. A time of deep emotional fulfillment has arrived. Your relationships are thriving, bringing peace and joy. So celebrate the love and harmony you've cultivated. This is a moment of alignment and gratitude. So this does feel like it's indicating ending one thing and starting something new. There's an indication here of change. It seems like change for the better. Some sort of choices here. It's also talking about going with the flow. All right. Next, we're going to get the truth is. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Cancer. Have missing you, longing to be with you again. Love Magician, you have the power to transform this connection. So there's that word transform again. And wasting time, the one you love is afraid to commit. On the bottom is abusive, emotional or physical abuse. So what this looks like to me is there's someone, the one who's dealing with this may have ended a relationship. It does look like this person is wanting to come back or not wanting things to end. I also feel this control issues is talking about letting go of trying to control how things are going to go. Like, it's talking about going with the flow. Allow things to happen naturally. So it's indicating, it feels to me like someone's trying to force something here, or in this relationship, excuse me, someone was trying to force things to work that weren't working. All right, so let's get started with the tarot. The top row is going to be Cancer's energy. The bottom row is going to be the other person's energy. If it sounds flipped, just flip it. Take it how it resonates if it resonates. So we're going to start with Cancer's energy. Tell me about Cancer's energy. Two of Cups. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah. What this is looking like to me is whoever is dealing with this was wanting this relationship to work. I feel like someone was trying to force things to happen that just weren't happening. Like, I want this relationship to work. So despite the fact that the other person isn't giving the same, I'm still going to try to force this to work, even though I clearly see that it's not. It's once again talking about in regards to a relationship, there's broken promises here, or um, someone is not giving what they promised, needing to release the person, release the situation. It's indicating like it's time to let go. You can't control this situation. Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups, yeah, King of Cups, and the Three of Wands. This could also be in a situation in regards to a breakup. If the one dealing with this is the one who's wanting to reconcile, who is trying to come back, it's saying you can't force someone to want to come back to you, you know. It's saying that what you want can't be controlled, and the best thing here is to go with the flow. And that if this situation is leaving you, that may be for the best, because the indication here is that there is something better. Three of Wands about your release in order for your ships to come in. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Page of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for something that never happens. It's indicating like false hope in a relationship. Someone has false hope when it comes to a relationship. Or like a false vision of, to me, it seems like someone is looking at this and thinking, well, if I can just do this, then things would be perfect. Because this is showing up like Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands. This is marriage, stability, reconciliation, relationship. This is all the good things. But we have here broken promises and the need to release. This is feeling more to me like someone who's wanting to come back. Like if I say all the right things, if I do this, someone is thinking that there is something they can do to make to make this cohesive, to make it work. And what I'm feeling like is the other person is not doing their part to make this become a reality. Cancer's energy. The book, knowledge. See, whoever is in this energy of thinking, if I do XYZ, then I can make this work, that the one who's thinking these things knows that they can make that happen. But it's like I said, in order to have balance in a relationship, both people have to put in the work. And what I feel like is happening here is whoever's thinking, if I do XYZ, they're thinking, if I do all these things, then I can make this relationship work. But they're not thinking, well, the other person has to reciprocate that. Someone here is willing to do all the work in the relationship in order to make it work. And that's not realistic. The Scythe, cutting something or someone out. Yeah. This section here is talking about what someone can say in regards to a love matter. But it's either saying that whatever is someone thinks they can say, there's broken promises here. So either this is either a situation where someone is thinking, if I say the right things, then the other person will overlook the broken promises, or someone is thinking, if I say the right things, we can look past the broken promises. It depends on what side of the fence you're on. Either you're the one who's wanting to return to someone and you're trying to do everything to convince them to come back, or this is someone wanting to come back to you and they're thinking, I'm going to do whatever it takes, even though the one dealing with this doesn't want to reciprocate that. I just haven't figured out which side this is. Then you have the cross, sacrifices or burdens. Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands is also about waiting to release something or someone. Someone here is holding on to hope. It feels more to me like this is someone who's wanting to come back to someone else, and they're not using a realistic approach to how that would actually work. This looks to me like someone who's thinking, I'll do whatever it takes to make it work if I just could come back. Or I'm going to wait before I release this person. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for them. I'm willing to sacrifice whatever I need to do in order to get this person back. But what this feels like to me is this person is already gone and they don't want to come back. Um, and that still applies to whether you're the one, if you're the one dealing with this, if you're the one wanting to come back, there's an indication here that the other person doesn't necessarily want to come back, even though the one dealing with this would do whatever it takes. If you're the one who someone is wanting to come back to, then you don't want to go back to this person, even though they would do whatever it takes in order to get you back. The feelings are not being reciprocated here. And it feels like, to me, it feels like a last ditch effort. Like someone is saying, I'll do whatever it takes. You know, if you give me another chance, then things will be perfect. But this is someone saying this from their side of the situation. They're not taking into account what the other person is or isn't going to put into the relationship. So let's see the other person's energy. The other person's energy for Cancer. Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, someone here has walked away. Temperance in reverse. Sagittarius energy due to an imbalance. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. On the bottom is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. No longer looking back. That's what I'm saying here. These are two people on two different pages. Someone's willing to do whatever it takes to come back, and the other person doesn't want to come back. It looks like they may have walked away. And that's what I'm getting here, is someone has walked away and the other is saying, don't leave. I'll do whatever it takes if you just stay. And I don't feel like that matters to the other. Like it's already over. Eight of Cups, Temperance in reverse, King of Swords. And what I feel like the reading's trying to say is it's saying this wasn't meant to be anyway. For the one who's trying so hard to get someone back, it's saying this really needs to be released. There's something better. This wasn't meant to stay together. Queen of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. See, we had that up right here. And the King of Swords on the King of Swords. This could be a situation where the one who's wanting the other to come back has done something as well. Like, I'll fix it. I'll do whatever it takes, because it's indicating there's an imbalance here. Like, this person feels like the other is using some kind of emotional manipulation to fix something. This person this person is not returning. I'm telling you, they don't want to return. Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and the King of Swords. This could also be saying, don't chase after someone. If someone doesn't want you, don't chase after them. Don't chase after someone who you know does not want you. The Tower, Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. Message of bad news. Something has definitely happened here, and this is why this person isn't coming back. I feel like this could be a situation where this person may have done something to hurt the other. I mean, it could be vice versa as well. The other person's energy for Cancer. But this does look like someone who's saying, due to whatever has happened, there's a message of bad news. I'm not coming back. I don't want to come back. The dice, taking a risk or a leap of faith. See, it's indicating there's a lack of trust here. Someone feels like it'd be risky to come back. The Sun is clarity. This here is showing, like, from this person's energy, they're thinking what the other has done is created an imbalance, that they're using some kind of emotional manipulation to try to get them back. And what they done was reckless. So there's a lot of, it's almost like disappointment coming from this energy in the other. The Fish, money and resources. This is communicating bad news. I'm not coming back. I don't want to come back. So let's see how Cancer views the situation. How does Cancer view the situation? Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This could have been a marriage. Five of Swords, yeah. They view the other as not coming back, turning their back. This feels more like, I don't know for certain what's happened here. But this person feels wronged. Wronged to the point, wronged by the other to the point that they don't want to come back. And this person up here feels, it almost feels to me like they're shocked that the other is not coming back. But they see it. They know that the other is turning their back. This looks more to me like giving up. Like, I can't believe you're giving up on everything we've built. But this feels like an attempt to try to make someone feel guilty for leaving. Let me get some more. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords. The Fool. Taking a risk or a leap of faith. King of Wands in reverse. And Strength in reverse. Yeah. It's like this energy is throwing a Hail Mary. Like, I'll do whatever it takes. They're not feeling confident about this coming back together. I feel like it's because the other is making it clear. Fool, King of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely about a marriage or a long-term relationship. It's indicating like we've been together so long, or we've built this life together. Take a chance, take a risk. It's about trying again. Four of Cups. This person is discontent with the other because they're not trying again. This is an offer an offer that's not being taken. It looks like this person's pissed off because the other isn't trying again. Yeah. There's not a lot of confidence here. I'm not sure what has happened or if this person has done something to the other to cause this. I'm not feeling that strongly, but something here has definitely happened. And for this energy, it feels like it's something they can't come back from. This energy is trying to convince the other that it's worth fighting for. There's an indication here. This person is saying, I'll do whatever it takes. They're also doing this. Look at what we've built. Look how far we've come. Do you really want to give this up? And they're doing this knowing that the chance is slim that they're going to get another chance. So, but also what they're not showing or what they're not saying is they're pissed off at the other because what they're doing isn't working. So underneath the surface, it's almost like this person is like, look at all I'm doing, or look how far I'm trying to go, and you're not feeding into it, or you're not you're not accepting what I'm trying to throw at you here. It's almost like they're angry because they're inconveniencing themselves by doing, going that extra mile. This is a little telling, but it can also just be frustration because they're not getting what they want. This feels like someone who just really wants someone back, and they're trying. They see them slipping away, so they're trying everything they can. But it's on the verge. What I'm trying to say, it's on the verge of manipulative, trying to manipulate in order to get someone back. So to me, either this energy has done something to the other to make them not want to come back, or the relationship is just peaked, or, this person doesn't want what the other wants anymore, and there's nothing this person can do to get the other back. I'm not feeling like a heavy betrayal energy or anything here. How does Cancer view the situation? The letter. This is text or emails. It can be a signed document. It can be divorce. This is talking about marriage. So a divorce. The indication here is this energy is saying don't throw everything we've built away. Okay, giving or receiving. See, this is talking about this offer. And the offer is don't throw this away. Give me another chance. I'll do whatever it takes. That's the offer, and it's saying it's not being took. And that's why this person is frustrated or angry. The bridging the gap. This is like an underlying acceptance. It's like, I'm going to do all this, but I'm not feeling very confident that it's going to work. This is like acceptance, bridging the gap. I know this is probably not going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway to try to hold on to the relationship. So how does the other person view the situation? I do think this energy genuinely wants the other person back. I mean, what they're saying They're saying it in a way because they don't want the relationship to end. But it's getting to a point where they feel them slipping away so much that now they're getting desperate. It's like, I'm willing to manipulate you in order for you to come back. And it's because they so badly don't want the other to leave. I don't think this person cares what the other wants. I don't think they want to be in the relationship anymore. And I'm sure there's reasons for that. Yeah, see, this person has the Ten of Pentacles upright. This person has the Ten of Cups in reverse. These are two people that don't see things the same way any longer. They're not on the same page any longer. Ten of Cups in reverse, the Sun, Leo energy, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is like, I'm not happy in the marriage. I'm not happy in the relationship. Ten of Cups in reverse, the Sun, Four of Wands. This person doesn't feel bad about leaving. Five of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords, seeing things clearly. Yeah. See, this is about coming back. I don't have regret about leaving. I see things clearly in regards to this. This person may be controlling as well. There's something here going on with this energy that is making this person not want to come back to them. And I can't quite put my finger on it because I do feel this person loves the other. And it seems like there has been a lot um a lot like these two have built a life together. But there is something, this person has either done something to the other, or this person is controlling, is what I'm starting to think. And that may be because like I said, it's almost like this person wants to force the other to come back, but they don't have that control. And it seems like that is the frustrating thing. That, I mean, this King of Wands in reverse can be someone who's controlling. I feel like there's frustration here because this energy can't make the other do what they want them to do. And what this looks like to me is this person has gotten clarity, because it's showing, I mean, this person is holding a telescope. We have this someone wanting to come back. This person's holding a telescope. I see things clearly. I see that you want me to come back, but I have no regret about leaving. So this is kind of saying, I'm not going to do what you want me to do just because you want me to do it. I'm going to do what I want to do. Five of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Wands, Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands in reverse. This energy here has wanted to leave the other for a long time. So what I feel like is unfolding here is maybe this person tends to the public eye, this person wants to paint a pretty picture. That everything's picture perfect, that they're the perfect husband or wife, that they're the perfect person. And the other energy knows that that's not the case, that behind closed doors, things are not perfect. This looks like someone who's wanted to leave for a long time. And this is almost like a celebration, success, not having regret about leaving, feeling successful, seeing things clearly, happiness about walking away, releasing, yeah, in regards to someone wanting to come in out of the cold, in regards to relationship, this person has released the other. This energy is more than happy to let the other go. It feels to me like this person thinks it's been a long time coming. It almost is like a feeling of escape for this energy. So, yeah. And what I think this person sees clearly in the other is that this is a facade. Like, this is because what I feel from this energy is I'll do whatever it takes. We've been through so much together. And this person's thinking, yeah, but that's a facade. What you're doing, or what you're trying to promise me, is just a facade, because I know when I come back, it's going to be the same or worse. How the other person views the situation for Cancer. Star, illumination. It's indicating in this section that this person sees things very clearly. Yeah, the moon, that's more illumination. And the garden. This is a social gathering or something being out in the open. And that's what it was showing here. This person knows, it's been made clear that the other doesn't want to come back. And it's showing here, I've made it clear, it's out in the open, that I don't want to return. Okay, so let's see the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Cancer. Ten of Wands, burdens. Three of Swords, sadness, heartbreak, disappointment. And the moon. Moon is secrets, confusion, things you don't know. There's some kind of control issues here with this person. They feel, to me, the energy, when I go back into this energy, they feel very irritated or frustrated, but they're not showing that. Like, they could be showing this Three of Swords, sadness, heartbreak, disappointment, but what they're hiding is their burdens, their frustration, their irritation with the other. I feel like this energy thinks they've dodged a bullet in getting away from this person. I think this person could have anger issues as well. This is all behind closed doors. I feel like this energy in public, they try to present themselves as like charming and, this perfect person, perfect family, perfect life. Um, but I feel like behind closed doors, they're controlling and angry. I feel like they're easily irritated. Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, the moon. Nine of Pentacles. See, they're burdened because they don't want to be single. They don't want the relationship to end. And it's almost like it's pissing them off because the other is doing this. Empress in reverse. Temperance in reverse. It's like they don't. I'm hearing, I don't see the problem. They just seem so irritated. They don't think, oh my goodness, this person's looking more and more narcissistic. They don't think they're the problem, or they don't see the problem, or they're not willing to recognize this person's side of the story. And that's because this person's side of the story is saying that this person is a problem. They're like, I'm not the problem. I don't see a problem. I just see that for whatever reason you're leaving and I don't like it. Nine of Pentacles, Empress in reverse, Temperance in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. It's husband-father energy. It's also a lack of commitment or stability. Page of Cups. King of Pentacles in reverse again. There's two of all the kings in this deck. A masculine and a feminine version. Excuse me. But it's the fact that it's showing up here in this person's energy twice. A lack of commitment or stability. This person could also be playing the victim because their apology wasn't accepted. They're blaming the other. Or they're trying to make the other person look like the bad guy in this situation. This energy up here is very concerned with their image. There's something going on here with this person where they're thinking, if the other person is not going to come back, then I'm going to make this look like it's all on them. This is like playing the victim. This is like poor pitiful me. Look at what they done to me. Which, if you're wanting, if you're wanting to get out of this, this is all a show. This is for show. I wouldn't worry about what this person is saying or doing or how they're trying to make the other look. It doesn't matter. This is all for them anyway. This is all to make them feel like they look better or make them feel better about themselves. The outcome for Cancer, Lily's peace. Snake deception. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's exactly what I'm seeing here is like things are not what they seem, is what I was picking up. And it's because this person is trying to present themselves in a way that's fiction. They're trying to make the other person look bad in order for themselves to look better. See, wearing a mask. Yeah. They know. This here is telling me that this person knows that the other is getting away in order to have peace. I think this person here knows exactly who they are, and they know exactly what they're doing, but they're so self-absorbed. It's all about them. So that's what I understand. If that's the case, I understand why this person is left. They're just tired of the BS. More than likely tired of trying to put up this facade while behind closed doors dealing with like a control freak. Hold on. About to sneeze. All right, outcome for the other person's energy. Two of Swords in reverse. The World in reverse. And Justice. Something here hasn't quite, something hasn't quite closed out yet. But this person's wanting justice. This feels to me like a divorce. Like a divorce hasn't been finalized yet. Something here is unseen. Two swords in reverse, the world in reverse, and justice. Justice is a Libra energy. Judgment. Waiting. There's something here is in process. It feels to me like this is talking about a divorce. The devil. I think this person is trying to make things hard on the other. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Harsh ending. Serving papers. Um, Judgment. Judgment, the devil, Ten of Swords. Healing. This is like, I just want this to be over. I want this to be over quickly. Um, the sooner this is over, the sooner I can heal. Five of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, something isn't over. I think this energy is just waiting on a divorce to go through. That's why this person is feeling like time is running out, or they can feel the other slipping away because there's a divorce going through and it hasn't finalized yet. So it's almost like this person knows once the divorce is final, like it's done. Yeah, Five of Wands. Not wanting to fight. This is like, I just want this to be over. I just want this to hurry and be over. So I can move on. Outcome for Cancer. Labyrinth. A lot of twists and turns, or a lot of people being involved. Yeah, this may be if this has been an ongoing thing, this may have been a messy divorce. This person does not think very highly of the other. They see them as the devil. So as a toxic person, a not good person, something here is or has been difficult. The child, a new beginning. Yeah, see, this is, I just want this to be over. I want to start a new life. And man, masculine energy. So either you are the masculine, or you're dealing with a masculine. Once again, I don't want to fight about this. I just want it to end quickly so I can move on. Yep. So it's indicating it's an ongoing situation. Either if you're in the middle of a divorce, either it is already messy or it has been messy. Um, this person is just waiting on it to end. This person looks like it does, in the outcome, it's showing more like they're not trying to get the other back, as they're trying to do damage control on themselves, either by playing the victim or putting the other person down. It's all about how everyone else sees this person. So they're trying to do some kind of damage control on their status or their reputation. So I do feel like this is going to come to an end. These two are going to go their separate ways, but something here still ongoing. I feel like I feel like this is nearing the end. All right, let's get the timing cards. These are yes or no cards. Messages for Cancer. Slow and steady. Some old fears still linger, but they want to get to know you better. Don't rush it. Take your time. You have yes, and within 6 months. So this divorce may be final within 6 months. On the bottom is bring newness. Angels blocking connection. There's someone better than who you have in mind. It says no, and it says not right for you. See, that's what I was saying in regards to this energy is this wasn't meant to stay together. This person just needs to move on. This person has definitely moved on. They're glad that they finally got out of this. They're happy to be where they're at. All right. And the last oracles messages for Cancer. You have the moth. On the bottom is the ant. So let's see what the moth and the ant says. Moth, moving out of darkness toward the light, optimism, silver linings on the flip side. Moth can be so persistent in getting to the light to which she's attracted that she'll often die. Are you beating your wings trying to reach something but not getting anywhere? Perhaps it's time for a shift in perspective, one in which whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, wherever you're trying to go, doesn't have to be so difficult. Let it be easy. And ant, patience and community, asking for help, planning, strategy, building your dreams little by little, persistence. You can do and carry more than you might believe. There's no need to rush. Work for the good of everything, and everything will work for the good of you. Be a good citizen. You are supported. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.